Hello everybody! I am excited to show you the card when we're all done tonight. I have another one that I haven't given specific directions, so it'll be interesting to see what people come up with. I hope I have some people playing along. I hope I have people come in because I don't know if my internet's working, but I don't know if Facebook. Hey, Barbara is having issues or not. Let me call up. It must be okay because Barbara is in here. Of course, now I can't get my iPad to come up. It's frozen. Interesting. Okay, I'll give it a few minutes and see what happens. No, it's frozen. Oh, well, let me see if that worked. No, it didn't. Oh, no. Hey, Linda. All right, let me try that. Okay, that worked. Man, it was like, what is going on? There I am. All right. Oh, well, let me see. There I am. All right, got it. Now I can call it up and see. Oh, you're in Missouri. Good for you to be on vacation. I don't know if I'm taking a vacation this year. The summer's over with, so probably not. Although I'm not limited since I'm retired. Hi, Diana. I am hoping I get some people who are going to play along tonight with mystery stamping. It would be fun. I know Barb was going to, but she couldn't find my posts. So I don't know what was going on. I could see them. Hey, Susan. Other people could see it also, but we'll see. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was her device or what. Let's see. What's going on in my world? Not a whole lot. Bijou is up here with me again. Hi, Karen. She's still struggling. We're working on some things. I did get a ramp, and I'm teaching her how to go up and down the ramp to get in and out of the house. She's not real happy about it. I put down a rug because she didn't like the feel of it, and the rug gives her a little bit more grip. So we'll get there. We see the vet Thursday morning. Hey, Barb, she made it. We'll see what he has to say. That's all I can say. But I went out tonight and took her out, and we went to get the trash can, and unfamiliar area, she ran right into the mailbox post. So, you know, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. So hopefully that's all that's going on and not something else. So cross your fingers for her, so that it's just that, because we can learn to deal with that and work around it. If you got any hints, send them my way. I'll love to have them. So anyway, I have some fun things to share with you before we get started. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this around, and then we'll get started. So give me a minute, because I have to take and I have to turn myself upside down, and then I have to flip the phone down. And hopefully I have it. I'll give it a few minutes to get straight. Pull it back a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm still too far over this way. I've got to, no, this way. I've got to move it back some, so I'll be working on that. I'm in a pen pal group, and one of the things that somebody asked about was pocket letters. And years ago, I did pocket letters with people, and they were a lot of fun. I decided to put it out there, and we had a couple of ladies participate, and I thought I would share the cards with you. Now, pocket letter is very similar to an ATC, artistic trading card size. It's like 2.5 by 3.5, isn't it? By 3, 2.5 by 3. Here's one of the ladies, and this was interesting. She did it this way. So there's an idea, but I'm thinking these would be perfect little things to do to put on the front of your cards. Here's this one. Our stipulation was it had to be Stampin' Up! And it had to be current. here's this one, and these are cute ideas. Here's a cute little sheep one. Add some paper behind that, put it on a card base, and you're ready. And this is the one that I did. I pulled in some fall things. I kind of wanted things to look differently, you know, so they sent them all to me and I divvy them out. They go out in the mail tomorrow. So I knew what had come in, so to speak. There was one other lady, but she only did 4. So I gave hers to somebody else. But those are what they are, and I think it's a great, hey Renee, great thing to do if you want to work in a smaller space and then turn it into a card. So easy to do. The other thing I did today was both of my girls' birthdays are in February. Michaela, unfortunately, is September the 11th, which those of us in the U.S. know it's not a good day. So I try to do something special for her because she says, that's what everybody's going to remember about my birthday. And this isn't even, I just realized it's not stuck down, but this is the card I did for her. I did some watercoloring and it's going to go on this card. I took the brick wall embossing folder, and when my plates break, I get pieces like this. Well, I don't throw those away because I use this piece just like this on top of my embossing folder, and that only embossed this area right there. So if you want to do it like in the middle of your card, save your little pieces. So there it is. There's her card. And then, of course, naturally, I had to do the inside in the envelope also. I've been doing that for years. And then Jess's birthday is the 19th, and she is a yellow and gray person. So I did this one for her because she loves butterflies. And I did the same thing with that piece of plate, but I used the polka dot embossing folder, and I just did the section there. So there are their cards that I will be mailing out. And then there's Jess's. So I was a busy girl today playing, although I started this one yesterday because you have to, it's cut out of watercolor paper, so you have to watercolor it and then you have to let it dry. So there's that. All right, are we ready to get started? Who is playing along today? Let me know. Thanks, Barbara. Who's playing along? Who's going to do it? Hi, Janice. Anybody else going to do the mystery stamping tonight? If you are, say me. Oh, Barb, yay. Anybody else? Okay. All right. If you're playing along, when you finish, just say done. So here's clue 1 was all the supplies you needed. And I know that that was confusing, and you're all probably saying, oh my gosh, I have no clue what we're doing. All right, but here's clue 2. You need to fold and burnish your card base. Then you want to add the 4" by 5 1/4 inch layer on the front of your card. And your layer was cardstock, not pattern paper. And I have ordered a printer. I finally found the one I was looking for. It's supposed to be here the 14th through the 18th. Oh, Sharon, I'm glad you found me too. Hey, Betty Ann. So that's clue 2. And like I said, if you're playing along, oh, Barb is done. All right, let's go to clue 3. All right, so clue 3, you're to glue the 3 7/8 inch by 5 1/8 inch piece of pattern paper to the layer on your card base. So you're taking that pattern paper and you're adding it. I'm building this card from the bottom up. I figured this would be the easiest way to do it. And I will tell you, I used the hand-penned paper for mine. And I went with the cinnamon cider and mint macaron piece just to get some fall colors in there. Okay, Barb is done with clue 2. Here is clue 4. Take the 1 3/8 by 5 1/4 piece of cardstock, add it to, I left a word out, add it to the 1 1/2 inch by 5 1/4 piece of cardstock. So you're putting the two of those together. The 1 3/8 by 5 1/4 and the 1 1/2 by 5 1/4. And then you want to glue this strip to the card front. Bijou's snoring. So, but anyway, I'm excited my printer will be here. Barb was out of town last week, so Barbara and I went shopping on Thursday, I think it is, and we went down to Morehead City. It's about 45 minutes away. We went to Staples, Best Buy. Nobody had it. I had seen it online through Amazon, and I came home and I emailed the people because I didn't know if the printer came with ink, and I wanted to make sure it had ink, and it does, so I ordered it right away. So I can't wait for it to get here so I don't have to write these out anymore. And then I thought I had forgotten to buy printer paper. Well, I found my printer paper in my room, craft room, my office. So, okay, Barb is done with clue 3. Are you guys having fun watching us? You got to play with us next time, ladies. Okay, here's clue 5. Stamp your image onto the piece of 2 3/4 by 4 inch piece of white. Color the image if needed. I used the I didn't use the hand pen. I used a different stamp set with mine, and I didn't have to color it. But if it needs to be colored, then color your image to go with your paper. Let's see. What else? Anything? Oh, I'm looking at... Yes, it would, Betty Ann. You got to participate. It's so much fun. I love seeing how you guys interpret this. I'm trying to work on, this month, my class is Nature's Harvest. And I'm trying to figure out what to do for the next class. I have the penguins class that I'm going to do. I could do that, but I was hoping to wait a little bit. So I don't know. I've got some ideas. I just ordered the Beauty is Friendship, that one. I just ordered that bundle, so I could do that one. I just haven't decided. If you got any ideas of what's your favorite bundle right now, let me know. Post it on here. What's your favorite bundle in the catalog right now? Maybe I'll be inspired. Okay, Barb's got that done. All right. Oh, this says clue 5, but it's 6. Sorry about that. Glue your image to the last piece. That's 2 7/8 by 4 1/8, and it should be a pattern. I mean a solid cardstock. I'm going to change that to a 6. And then attach to the card front, and you can attach it using either glue or dimensionals. It does not matter. I did not use dimensionals. I wanted mine flat for mailing, but you can do either way. So Barb, when you get finished, you let us know, and then I'll share with you the card that I did. I have a order I'm getting ready to send in tonight for the class for this month so that it can be mailed out to me. I had 4 ladies sign up this time. They're excited to be doing these. I have some great classes. I try to do different things. This month we're focusing on watercoloring. We're going to do some watercolor backgrounds for it, for our cards. And I have to say, they're really pretty. But I like doing classes. And Betty Ann does it with us, and she does it through Zoom with us. So I do my in-person Zoom at the same time. So we have a nice, fun group of people, ladies who like to get together and stamp and chat and everything. Okay, Barb says she is done. So are you ready to see my card? Okay, here it is. And I pulled in Art Gallery to make my image. So if you have this paper but you don't have the bundle, then look at your Art Gallery. And I used the cinnamon cider, and I used mint macaron. I didn't like the garden green with it because that's garden green. To get my flower this way, what I did was the background piece, and I have to tell you, I find it easier to stamp the darker piece first and then the background. Oh no, way to go, Barb. Oh, you have to post it later tonight so we can see what it looks like. But I stamped this one first, and I used full strength cinnamon cider, and then I took the other piece, I guess the more solid piece, and I did a first generation stamping. So I inked it up and I stamped it off to the side and then stamped it. And I find it easier to do the dark piece first. So if you're struggling with getting them to line up, reverse it. I know everybody says do the light one, the bottom piece first, but I find it easier to do the darker piece because you can see that. I have a hard time seeing that light piece through my stamp. So it's because it's so light. What paper did you use, Barb? What DSP did you use? Because I used the hand penned for something different. I hadn't played with the hand penned in a while, so that's the reason why I pulled it out. Oh, thanks, Linda. I thought it was. I mean, you could easily emboss the top strip here. But that's it. And mine will post, if it works, it should. Fine Art Floral. Okay. My card should post after this at about, I always set it to go an hour after we're supposed to be done. So you'll be able to see mine. And then Barb's going to post hers so you can see the two. And if any of you do this, post it. Let's see some ideas. Just the fact that she used the same stamp set but different paper. I mean, wow. So many things. I mean, there's lots of ideas. Like I showed you last week, the same layout, and how many different cards did I come up with it? And they each look different. So, take the ideas and run with them. Share it with us. We all have lots that we can learn from each other. All right, I'm going to get ready and turn this around. So give me a minute, and I'll be upside down for a bit, but then I'll be right side up. There I go. All right. Okay. So, hey, Renee. So I hope next week you guys will play along with me. I'm going to try to post earlier in the week. Am I giving you guys enough time to play along, to cut your paper and play along? Like I posted Sunday, but maybe I need to post, say, tomorrow or Wednesday and let you know, and that way you have plenty of time to go looking and to find what you have that you could use. I would love to have more of you play along. Hey, Gail. So that we can see lots of different things, different ideas. And you know what? I don't care if you use retired paper. I don't care if you use Stampin' Up! Or not. I mean, we all have stuff that's retired. We all have stuff that's not Stampin' Up! It does not matter to me. Oh, now Betty Ann Barb said the same thing. Did anybody else see it? Because I posted Sunday and again yesterday, and then it was supposed to go today and it didn't. I'm wondering if the scheduler in Facebook isn't working. I wonder if that's it. No, Barb didn't see it because she had to contact me to cut the paper. She sent me a text and says, I can't find it with the measurements. So if anybody else didn't see it, let me know, because then I know that I'll have to just go in and post it manually, and not certain why it's showing up on my feed. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, Renee, you saw it. Okay, so I don't know. Who knows? But I hope next week we get some more people to play. I will post it earlier, and that way that'll give you plenty of time to think about it. I'll also try and take a picture of my pieces so you know what they look like. Because I think the one time, oh no, I think the one time I did that, it was easier for you guys to envision what it should look like. So I'll try and do that also. If I can remember to take a picture of my pieces before I put my card together. Sometimes I put my card together as I go, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute. So I'll just have to lay it out and then take it apart and take my pieces. A photo of my pieces. Excuse me. Well, ladies, it has been fun tonight. I'm gonna get ready and head downstairs. And okay, Renee, I'll put a pic. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Whatever helps you out so that we get more people to participate would be fun. Bijou isn't leaving my side much lately, so she even runs into me. You know, I try and talk to her a lot so that she knows where I am. You know, sometimes I'll leave the room and I found that if she doesn't know where I am, she barks. You know, if she hears me leave, it's okay. But if she doesn't, she barks. So I talk a lot now to her, which I used to before, but lots more now. You guys have a great week. If you're in my customer group Thursday night, I have a Facebook Live, and I've started my card for that one, so I know what I'm doing. So hope you'll join me for that one, and have a great evening. Enjoy the last of this nice weather, because fall is coming for us, ladies, and boy, the pool was cold this morning. I about froze. So I'm not looking forward to Wednesday and next Monday, but then we're done. So, all right, I'm going to go. Have a great night. Hope to see you on Thursday. And if not, next Saturday for Stamps, Paper, and Ink.